Every day across Ontario, students struggle with finding out who they are and what they're meant to be since they're born. And they're afraid to come out to their classmates because they're afraid to be different or feeling excluded from their fellow classmates and teachers.
I did Six Social as a club with my students because I'm a Rotary teacher. So we brought a group of diverse girls together, some who were very quiet and anxious and not big presenters, had them deconstruct the problems and really work together and come together as a team, which was really nice to see.
The best part about working in Six Social is coming together and trying to find the solution and knowing that for every problem there's a solution somewhere and no problem is just answerless.
The hardest thing about Six Social was probably taking all of our knowledge and putting it into a script that's clear and concise for when we're getting our information across.
In our community, litter is especially a big problem. St. David's is located on the escarpment, which is a big hill, and we're also really close to Lake Ontario.
One of our new skills we gained was definitely talking about this, sort of becoming a better public speaker.
Well, it's probably coming up with the problem itself and then trying to find a call to action.
Yes, thank you for your presentation. I know that you had a lot of thoughtful ideas about what next steps you might want to take in your school. Where do you think you would like to begin putting some of these ideas into place? What would be the first thing you want to start with?
Maybe we could begin with putting books into the library and making a section for the LGBTQ community. And then we're planning to make like an LGBTQ awareness week where every day they wear a color of the rainbow, and that's to show the kids that it's a safe place to come out.
This is our second year doing it, so it was kind of nice the first year just getting to know how to do it and then to be able to go through it a little bit slower. Now I had an idea of what I was doing, so I think my students benefited a little bit more because I knew more what I was doing.
I think it's a great program for instructors to use to just really have kids slow down, because every student wants to jump straight to a solution. And teachers, we are fixers. We like to solve problems as quickly as possible. So it really forces us to slow down with our teaching as well and have kids really take a good look at a problem, dissect it, really think about the impact it has, and then build something really strong. And the media is amazing because then we're going to the next level with technology.
It's just a really great process. I know kind of as a teacher you have to kind of take that risk, but it pays off for your students.
The challenging thing was trying to figure out a problem and then finding out actually how many people are with that problem, because I want to grow up to be a lawyer. So I think it's good to have the skills with finding the solution to the problem we come up with.
So it's teaching kids their problem-solving skills, critical thinking,
collaboration, being able to work in a group, keep an open mind to all of the ideas, not always just jumping to the first one they come to.
And then presenting it with media, which these days is so important. The kids have these media skills.
I found that was really beneficial. It kept my kids engaged and they really kind of owned their work.